Hi, my name is Matthew Dinney. I live in northwest Portland off 21st Avenue, the 17 bus line, which is going to lose Saturday and Sunday service very soon. Just a little bit about how that affects people in northwest Portland. The alternate service that's being offered is the 15, which does not go to the south side of downtown. It goes to the middle of downtown, but if you try to go to PSU, which is where I go to school, or other areas in the south side of downtown, there's no option to get there. Other than taking the streetcar, which for people that live along Northwest 21st Avenue could be several blocks one way or the other, and it's an area where a lot of disabled and senior citizens people live. So that's the way that the cuts affect me, but I also wanted to say that I'm a student at PSU in Community Development and Political Science, and I'm also a member of the Portland Transit Writers Union, and I just wanted to point out that a lot of the cuts that are being proposed, and the cuts to Fareless Square, the cut to Fareless Square saves less than 1/2 of 1% of TriMet's budget. These cuts are being made, they're draconian, and they're not actually saving TriMet very much money. What TriMet's board should be doing is looking for revenue sources and lobbying for revenue sources in order to actually be able to fund public transit in the city and expand access to it. Instead, they're simply taking budget cuts as they come along and affecting tens of thousands of people for what are relatively small amounts of money when you look at their overall budget. And so, what I want to ask is, well, the reason the board can do this is because we have a TriMet board that's only accountable to the governor of Oregon, and it's not accountable to the people in the city, politically. And what we need is a directly elected board, which will actually be accountable to the people, and when it is, they'll be forced to look for revenue sources and actually expand access to transit and expand Fareless Square, rather than cutting it, as they are right now, for a very small amount of money. What we need are taxes on the wealthiest people in the city. We need taxes on corporations in Oregon, and we don't need cut programs that benefit the majority of citizens of the city.
Yeah.